Hi, I'm Lucy. I'm one of the Talks and Editorial Managers at Push, and I'm going to talk to you about Masters and Postgraduate Study. So initially, the case used to be that to do a postgraduate degree after your undergraduate degree, you had to either rely on your own savings to pay for the course, or on things like private or government bursaries and scholarships, which weren't guaranteed and you had to work quite hard for. This is now no longer the case. Now Student Finance England and in various different areas depending on where you live give you up to around the £10,000 mark for the entirety of your degree to go on maintenance loans towards your tuition costs and all things like that might be associated with doing a degree. And this is great because it makes it much more accessible to people. I would never have been able to have afforded to do a master's without this, and I'm sure this is the case for many, many other people, so it's a really, really great thing. So postgraduate study, why would you want to do it? Well, if you really, really love the university you're at for undergraduate, this may be a chance to stay for another year, keep doing what you love, and to pick up a course at your university that you know well. Perks of this might be that some places offer a discount on tuition fees if you stay at the same place from your undergraduate all the way through to postgraduate, and it may be a chance to stay somewhere you really know and like, but to do something a little bit different with your time and do something that will advance you in the job market and give you further qualifications. Again, yeah, it may be the chance that you want to do something, the new course, something that's new, something that develops your undergraduate into something that's a little more career related. I studied English literature at my undergraduate, and I went on to now do a master's in publishing. So my master's has kind of given my undergraduate degree, which was very broad and could have taken me in a lot of places, into a specific route. It's given me the business background to help me work on in the book industry, which is something that I wanted to do with my English degree. And again, it's also the chance to carry on working alongside your studies, which is much more encouraged with masters than it is with undergraduates. With undergraduates, it's kind of expected that your part-time work is just to sort of support you rather than to be for any kind of professional development, whereas it's much more the opposite way around. When you're studying masters, often your tutors will be there to support you both professionally and academically. So this is really great if you want a little bit more support when you're going into the world of work. If you feel like you've done your time at your current university, it might be a chance to go to a different university or a better university. And I use the scare quotes because by better I mean, not necessarily reputation-wise, but better for you. So better in terms of location if you've moved or you have certain commitments in certain areas, better in terms of the support they can give you and the facilities, or the timing, whether it fits in with your current schedule. So better is all completely subjective. I don't mean any kind of league table or what people say is better or think is better. And also, doing a postgraduate study is a chance to try out different clubs and societies that you never have before for undergraduate, for loads of different reasons. So when I was at undergrad, I went to the University of Hertfordshire, which was really big on sport, but certain kinds of sports, so things like football and rugby, lots of outdoor sports on courts and pitches, things indoors like tennis, squash, rugby, dodgeball, rugby is outside, things like that. And that's not something I was interested in at all. That would have seemed very, very painful to me. But now I'm at UCL, so I'm in London, and not only is the student demographic a little bit different, but the facilities are really different. So in Hertfordshire there was literally no support for any kind of snow sports, whereas at UCL there are tons of different societies that revolve around winter sports. So there's the really dedicated snow sports society, which is for things like skiing and snowboarding, and there's also ice hockey and figure skating, and I'm now really interested in figure skating and have been skating for my time whilst doing my masters, which was something that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to do whilst I was doing my undergraduate.